Today, I'm testing the most extreme diets on the internet, and you're probably wondering why. I'm currently trying to get a six-pack in 30 days. To find what's working, I'm testing the most extreme diets the world has ever known. From vegan to carnivore to absolute depletion. Starting off with what prepares men for literal war, the military diet. I'm only allowed to have peanut butter, bread, and this big-ass papaya, which I don't even know how you eat one of these. With tropical added taste. That's what that would be. Rooted in simplicity, this diet calls for extreme minimalism to build warriors. Oh. This is getting housed. Definitely needs water. Surprisingly filling. You know the feeling you get when you eat McDonald's and you're like, I know I shouldn't be eating this? I get the opposite thing with a papaya. And I needed it because next up was my first workout. I don't know what it was, but that was one of the most energized workouts I've ever had. I don't know if it was the peanut butter, but those 500 calories are sitting right now. I feel great. We'll only be at 1,000 calories by the end of the day. For dinner, I've been looking forward to this. I'm very hungry. We've got some chicken breast, which we can only have 6 ounces of it. 100% another one we're going to feast on. And we're gonna have some of the broccoli, so that. And then the rest of the broccoli, we'll save that for another diet. That's also coming soon. Shut the no carbs though. Which is interesting. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. With the private down, we moved on to our best Brachiosaurus impression. Alright, so today is vegan day. We've got what ChatGPT deems a raw fuel bowl. Not looking forward to this. Meat's probably my number one thing to eat. Hey, yo! I think I'd rather eat nothing than vegan food, to be honest. I don't know if you can tell, but I put an everlasting ton of cinnamon in this bitch. So I was like, I don't want to taste anything but cinnamon. Not it. If it weren't for the almonds and cinnamon, I would not have been able to chuck that down. I always need like some type of meat. I'm starving, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. Okay, so day 3, we're on the vegan diet. We're gonna see how this workout goes. There is definitely a lack of protein, which could also be my bad. I've just eaten some nuts and, you know, collagen peptides, which I guess is technically not exactly vegan, but I think it's more just not meat. Maybe it's hotter today, but I got tired real fast. I'm not liking this vegan diet, man. Let's hope it turns it up because I'm not gonna take much from this. I think I'm literally making the gayest meal of all time. Nothing. Ow. Gay. Dumped a bunch of. I sounded like a rabbit chewing all this, but getting through it led me to the holy part of this diet. Okay, so that was probably the worst meal I've ever had, but we capped it off with some bread, olive oil, and some salt. Can't use butter, so that's technically not vegan. So we're killing this vegan game. Any salad without meat, like any type of protein, like big protein, I can't do. It just feels like I'm an herbivore. I'll stick to chicken and beef and eggs. Thank you very much. The taste is horrible. There's just no protein, so there's no way to build abdominals. What we're coming to is the moral of this is very strict, very extreme diets are kind of dumb. They work very well in restricting yourself and building discipline, and they work very well on YouTube, or they get a lot of clicks. But with an actual diet, I think the best thing to do is balance it all out so that you can maximize the upside and limit the downside as much as you can. I don't think there will ever be a day I go full vegan. Now watch, clip this when I go vegan in 5 years, but I just can't envision a scenario where I don't eat meat. Pause. If you thought that was difficult, that diet was no match for working out on no food at all, to then stuffing myself as much as I possibly can. I thought it would only be right if we're doing OMAD, to eat the meal that tastes genetically modified to make you want to hork it. After you eat it, you want to eat even more, so I thought it was perfect to start with it, and then I'm going to keep eating after it. And our goal is to get to 200 grams of protein and 3,000 calories in 1 hour. I'm not going to lie, that workout with no food today, just water and salt, not even bad. I'm very, very sore, so I think this OMAD protein is going to be super helpful, and definitely the carnivore tomorrow, and then even the next day it's just chicken and broccoli, which I think are much better diets than the vegan low protein, which I think is really messing up down there and messed up the bathroom too. Ask Sebastian about that one. He's the one, the only Chipotle. Is if I can get this down, and this down. That's 2,000 calories with a lot of protein in there. And I'm always hungry after I eat one of these. Bro, the only thing I am worried about is sometimes when you haven't eaten all day, you get full really fast. It's because your body's like reacting to the food. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen here. Didn't stand a chance. Won't lie, got a little full when I took the first bite, so could get interesting, but see you at the end. Tapping out here. I feel like shit. If I eat anything more, it might just come right back up. So my stomach was in so much pain, I forgot to show the bowl. I ate about 3/4 and had to tap out. I'm gonna go recover. Wow, that was a lot of food. Even as we move on to the next day, the effects of OMAD bled into our next diet. All right, try a little update from last night. We didn't have toilet paper at the house, so I haven't shit yet. That whole meal is just sitting in my stomach like a brick. So I'm gonna try and cleanse whatever I can with, some salt water and some lemon. And then we're on carnivore, so that's meat only. I mean, the other thing about OMAD is it's made me extremely, extremely tired. I was yawning all last night, even today. I woke up, I'm still tired. Let's go get some toilet paper and we'll be off to carnivore. All right, guys, it's time. This is the most anticipated one from my end. You were literally supposed to only eat meat. This chicken, this ham, this beef, and we're gonna have this steak. It's gonna be a good day. Excited. So the sucky thing with carnivore is you can't do any olive oil and you can't do any spices. So we're gonna eat this ground beef with only salt. Might be a little disgusting, but. It's actually really good. A little salt on it. Dude, I could eat this. This is not hard at all. I literally burned myself too. It's tragic. Obviously, I want to see energy levels, see if the lack of carbs makes a difference. But taste alone, I mean, this is incredible. I live with a cook who's taught me how to cook beef. So maybe the vegan diet, I didn't really understand how to make it. Wow, this really hurts. But I mean, still, this is really good. I feel like I don't have all the energy that carbs usually give me. And I usually feel this when I don't eat carbs. It feels like I'm missing something. I'm gonna do this workout in a bit. We'll see how that goes. It's gonna be rough without carbs. So I'm gonna try and just chug a bunch of water, put some salt in it for some energy, and then work out right after that. The workout wasn't so bad. I mean, I feel a tiny bit lightheaded. Maybe it's something you get used to, but this carnivore diet, not looking so bad. Might get a better rating than I thought. But we're gonna do the final ab workout and we got steak for dinner, so that ought to be interesting. I'm actually feeling great energy-wise. We've had the one meal with the full pound of ground beef, the pistachios, and the butter. I think we're gonna be good. Let's knock out this workout, we'll get right back to it. Oh, side note, it could also be the caffeine that's helped with the energy. Nonetheless, Yeah, feel like a pig. It's for sure the caffeine. Definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. Steak and eggs time. All right, it's a little brown because I switched the diets and did this one a little too late. It'll work. All right, it's gonna taste amazing. We're gonna have some eggs with it. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything is A-okay. Just keep saying it, it'll come true. Fuck. Okay, come on. Yep, fuck it. Wow. Oh, damn good. Carnivore diet. Might get the highest rating. Might beat up the military diet. I don't know. You just need a little more carbs. The caffeine definitely helped with the energy. Maybe some fruit. Maybe some rice. But all in all, it's really good. Really up there. Probably the best one so far, I would say. I needed to soak in all those nutrients because we were about to take on the final boss. What bodybuilders do right before a competition. Now today is depletion day. Basically the diet is just chicken and broccoli all day. And then at the very end of the video, we'll see what my abs look like because this is officially the end of week 1. And we'll only have 30 days to do this. I guess we'll show me cooking both. It's gonna be the same thing. It's just chicken, broccoli. It's gonna be a rough day. You're allowed like a little bit of oil, like a drizzle. So we'll definitely be taking advantage of that, but I haven't had a carb in like 2 days. Okay, so the actual diet is breasts, but I kind of fucked up at the store and bought thighs. So it's a little fattier than you're supposed to have, but fuck it, it's what we got. We're going with it. I should eat a smaller plate. This looks way smaller than like I said, we're only half, so I'm gonna put it all. It looks a little bit depressing, but that's the meal. We get a little bit of olive oil on all of it. That's about it. I've been doing a lot of carbs these past couple days. Got a little dry at the end, but definitely rejuvenated. I don't feel. I'm gonna clean this up, but as I was saying, I don't feel hungry anymore. All right, so for depletion, we have one last meal. Already done the workouts for today. Actually, wasn't that bad. I had, very little energy when I was filming. Gotta go eat to replenish. Rough day. So depletion diet is gonna be rough at the end, but. Doesn't get much better than this, right? Depletion diet. It was complete. Chicken and broccoli for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk soon. You definitely see on this side, veg coming on. You definitely see like separation there. Definitely some progress. But gotta keep going.